What is Innovation Village? Imagine a place that welcomes all and is student-focused, where students do things differently, in a non-traditional manner, where attitudes are open-minded, where community partners will access expert resources of students and professors through project work, all with a view to fueling economic growth and social benefits. In the heart of the Fanshawe London campus, Innovation Village will be a physical and virtual hub where students will discover one-stop supports and exceptional learning. It will include collaborative workspaces, virtual reality and multimedia labs, a makerspace, project rooms, research support, and cutting-edge equipment. Why are we doing this? The workforce is ever-changing, and it is Fanshawe's responsibility to ensure students are prepared to meet the needs of employers. We will provide every student with a signature innovative learning experience and job skills for the future, so they gain the technical and human skills required for a changing world of work. Through the work of students, employers will gain exposure to future employees, and our community gains a creative, collaborative, productive workforce with experiential perspective. How does it work? Businesses, nonprofits, and public sector organizations can use Innovation Village as a front door to the college to gain access to student creativity, passion, and energy. Through projects, students and faculty will use their talent and skills to address real-world challenges and help create new opportunities. When will it begin? Innovation Village represents a commitment that has started and will continue to grow. Every day, students will develop future skills and participate in highly experiential learning opportunities, working with organizations in our community. It takes a village to change the way we think about learning, to think less about classes and more about learning experiences, where we all have a stake in the future, developing successful, creative, and resilient graduates that can respond quickly to an ever-changing world and make strong contributions to our community. It takes a village to do all this and more. Welcome to Innovation Village.
I always loved sports from when I was a little kid. I loved playing sports, I loved watching them, and then at the same time, I always loved the news and current events. So the two kind of went hand in hand, and it was early on in high school that I realized I wanted to be a sports broadcaster, and yeah, the rest is history.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sportsnet Central. I'm Carolyn Cameron.
I'm working my dream job right now. It's my job to sit and watch sports. It's also just really fun working with other sports fans because you get into work and you're watching the games, you're talking about the games, you're debating what's going on. So it's kind of just like people and their buddies at the bar or on the couch at home watching the game. We're doing that at work. Pretty cool.
Well, in a matter of hours, Milos Raonic will take the court against Roger Federer.
A career highlight was definitely going to Wimbledon and seeing Milos Raonic face Roger Federer, who to me is the greatest athlete ever, see them face off in the semifinals, and be there to cover it when you know you're covering history. And then you feel a little bit of pressure because you want to do the story justice to share with everybody else. I love Fanshawe. I not only got a great education, but I made lifelong friends as well. And we all had a love for broadcasting.
Carolyn Cameron.
Fanshawe really helped me prepare for my job and for this career because by the time I left school, I already had the structure and the skills to move forward. I had the writing skills, I had the interviewing skills, I knew what went into a good story. I still stay in touch with Jim Van Horn. Hey Jim. It's really neat to share experiences with old profs because I feel like I wouldn't be where I am without people like Jim.
Just happy for her that as hard as she's worked, that the payoff was there. She busted down some doors with her work ethic and talent and commitment.
Be a go-getter and don't be afraid to network too. And from there, you just kind of learn what you have to do and you hear different people's paths and you can kind of figure out what yours should be.
Ceremony. Please stand if you are able for the academic procession of graduates, faculty, and the platform party.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bienvenue à tous. It is my sincere privilege to welcome you, the graduates, and your guests to this convocation ceremony, our first since 2019. I will begin by acknowledging the traditional occupants and custodians of the lands upon which Fanshawe College is located. We recognize that these are the shared traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, and the Lenni Lenape people who once lived here, harvesting the land for clothing, tools, food, and medicine. Fanshawe's Indigenous education and student service strategy includes a focus on building strong working relationships with all local nations with trust, humility, kindness, and respect for each other. We will remember each day by acknowledging the rich history of this land and to walk softly on the ancestral lands of these Indigenous peoples of southwestern Ontario. And now, let's move to the reason we are here with you, families and friends of our graduates, to celebrate the graduates' accomplishments and honor their achievements. Please be seated. Well, good afternoon. My name is Larry Weir, and I have the pleasure of being the Associate Dean of the Norton Wolfe School of Aviation and Aerospace Technology, and I'll be your coordinator of ceremonies this afternoon. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party, starting with the back row on the left. Singing O Canada, Miss Leanne Mayer. Representing OPSU Local 109, Mr. Perry Hamoud. Representing OPSU Local 110, Mr. Daryl Bedford. Associate Dean Donald J. Smith School of Building Technology, Mr. Steve Crema. Associate Dean School of Transportation, Technology and Apprenticeship, Mr. Carl Mendonca. Assisting the Registrar, Andrea Horchover. In the middle row, Vice President, Student Services, Ms. Michelle Baudouin. The Acting Senior Vice President, Academic Services, Ms. Donna Deerer. Recipient of the Fanshawe College Distinguished Student Award Technology, Ms. Bethany Payne. Representing the Institute of Indigenous Learning, Ms. Jamie Peters. Representing the Indigenous Education Council, Ms. Debbie Dolson-Young. Representing Fanshawe College Foundation, Mr. Trevor Noy. And the Vice President, Corporate Strategy and Business Development, Dr. Jeff Wright. In the front row, we have the Registrar, Ms. Fiorella Sabadin. The Dean of Students, Ms. Janice Lamoureux. Representing the Fanshawe College Board of Governors, Mr. Eric Weniger. President, Fanshawe Student Union, Mr. Ismail Aravai. President of Fanshawe College, Mr. Peter Devlin. We have the recipient of the Fanshawe College Honorary Diploma and our guest speaker for today's event, Mr. Jim Graham. Introducing our Honorary Diploma recipient is the Dean of FSTT, Mr. Stephen Patterson. Representing the Fanshawe College Alumni Association, Mr. Abe Kalajian. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. Mr. Eric Weniger will bring greetings from the Board of Governors of Fanshawe College.
Thank you. And on behalf of the Fanshawe College Board of Governors, I would like to offer a heartfelt congratulations to our 2022 Fanshawe College graduates. You are now part of a global network of Fanshawe graduates who are working to contribute to their communities around the corner and around the globe. We and the entire Fanshawe community are proud to share in your accomplishments as you and those who have helped you get to this point celebrate your important achievements today. Congratulations again, and please accept my most sincere best wishes for your continued success as you embark on your rewarding careers in your chosen fields. Thank you.
And now I'd like to welcome Mr. Ismail Aravai, who will bring greetings from the Fanshawe Student Union.
Hello, Falcons. How's everyone feeling? Let's hear some noise. This is the last ceremony, so I'll just take a quick picture with you. Let's get right into it. Welcome and congratulations, class of 2022. I am Ismail Aravai, your Fanshawe Student Union President. I want to congratulate all of you for being here today, including myself. I graduated yesterday. Our educational journey has been anything but smooth. From COVID to Zoom classes, lockdowns, and everything in between. Despite all these challenges, we managed to graduate. So a big round of applause to all of you. We are graduating during a pandemic. I started my first class at Fanshawe on a laptop online and finished my classes on a laptop online. Most of us have never seen or met our classmates in person. We worked on projects on Zoom, video called during lectures, called each other to check in if they didn't show up to class, slept during classes, woke up right before your lectures. Let's be honest, we all done this. Class of 2022, we have experienced a class like no one. The whole world was changing so fast, but we adapted. We overcame, and we became the most unstoppable class in the history of Fanshawe. Let's hear some noise. You're not excited, I guess. As an international student, I was scared and nervous when I first landed in Canada in the middle of the second wave of the pandemic. Career-wise, I was clueless about my future, but I was determined to work hard and make a difference just like you. To be honest, I still don't know what I want to do, but that's okay. But one thing that I did was I reached out and met with the career consultant, Christina Lark, on the first day at Fanshawe. I still remember what I asked her. How do I become successful? I don't know, I'm just so new to this country. I don't know how to be successful. Can you give me a blueprint or a map that I can follow to be successful? She would have thought that he's either kidding or just being naive. She soon realized I was serious about my question. She told me 2 steps. Network widely, and get involved in your campus life. I started as a class rep, and then soon I started working as a student life coordinator, and now I am honored to be your Fanshawe Student Union President. I'm very thankful to all the people who had helped me directly or indirectly. Because of them, I am here today. If you look closely, there are a lot of people around you who care about you and who will help you to any extent. It's okay to reach out and accept help. I'm so happy that this event is happening. Look around you, how diverse we are. Remember, we are stronger together. Above all, on behalf of Fanshawe Student Union, I take this opportunity to wish you all the best of luck as you move on to the next steps on your life's journey. Take care, and I'll see you around. Thank you.
Thank you, Ismail. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the president of Fanshawe College, Mr. Peter Devlin. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Graduates, family, friends, members of the platform party, staff, faculty, I'm delighted to welcome you to our 2022 graduation ceremony. Today marks an important milestone in our graduates' journey, and as I look out at the sea of Fanshawe Red, our newest graduating class, I extend my warmest congratulations to all of you on this magnificent achievement. The road to completing a college education is not an easy one. It's filled with ups and downs, triumphs and struggles. You've reached this milestone under extraordinary circumstances, having persevered to complete your program during a worldwide pandemic, and that's no small feat. Today is a time to celebrate and to be proud of the determination and hard work you have put towards becoming a Fanshawe graduate. Like most things in life, education is a team effort, and arriving at this moment requires the support of family and friends. And so with that in mind, as proud Fanshawe Falcons with thankful hearts, I invite the graduates to stand and give your family and friends a round of applause in appreciation for sharing your journey. So that's me asking all you folks down here dressed in red, thank your family and friends for their wonderful support. Great. Graduates, thank you very much. Super proud of you. And to family and friends, whether you are here in person or here in spirit, watching online, thank you so much for all you've done to be able to make a contribution to this very special day. Now, as you reflect on your time at the college, we hope you will look upon your Fanshawe experience with pride and treasure the in-person and virtual connections you made with fellow classmates, as well as the amazing faculty and staff who have positively influenced your pathway to success. I encourage you to stay in touch with us through our Alumni Association. Education is a powerful tool, and I'm confident your Fanshawe schooling has empowered you to courageously embrace the unknown, welcome new challenges, and meet the obstacles you'll face throughout your career head on, applying the knowledge and skills you gained here to make a difference out there. Out there is experiencing conflict, rapid change, and uncertainty. And more than ever, we need your innovative spirit and continued desire to learn. Carry the magic of Fanshawe with you wherever you go and become the leaders of tomorrow. Once again, please accept my warmest congratulations and enjoy this very special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Stephen Patterson, the Dean of the Faculty of Science, Trades, and Technology, who will introduce the recipient of the Fanshawe College Honorary Diploma. Stephen.
Good day, graduates. You look amazing, you are amazing. We're really proud of you. Please be so proud of yourselves. I am pleased to introduce to you our guest this afternoon, Mr. Jim Graham. But Jim Graham is more than just a guest speaker. He has been chosen by our Board of Governors as a Fanshawe College Honorary Diploma recipient. I will now ask Mr. Graham and President Devlin to please step forward. Thank you. Thank you. The Board of Governors' criteria for a recipient of an honorary diploma indicates that the individual must have a unique and outstanding impact at a local, provincial, national, or global level. This is Jim Graham. Furthermore, the individual's life in some way will have significantly enriched the lives and careers of Fanshawe College's student and alumni. Mr. Graham, Jim, you are clearly most deserving of an honorary diploma from Fanshawe. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you asked me to describe Jim in 3 words or ways, I would tell you, I'm here to tell you today, Jim is highly entrepreneurial, deeply community invested, and inordinately generous. If you asked me for a 4th way to describe him, I would say he is a wise and very loyal friend to many. This being true, Jim may best be known publicly for founding and a 30-year successful advancement of TRI Group, representing a diversified group of companies that provides much-needed and innovative recycling and composting services to various municipalities and businesses in southwestern Ontario. TRI Group is in fact the largest recycler of construction and demolition materials in all of Ontario, as well as the largest composter of leaf and yard waste materials in southwestern Ontario, our very own neck of the woods here. Local and national awards for business and ethics achievements attest to Mr. Graham's success in translating his business acumen into community service, creating both a social and an environmental impact in the London area and beyond. What is more, it is quite fair to say that Jim may equally be as well known for his commitment and leadership in aviation education. Recognized as the chair of the Airshow London Board of Governors, Jim has nearly single-handedly allowed for the return and initiation of the much-loved London Airshow, now titled Airshow London, a national award-winning 2020 SkyDrive campaign offering Canada's first socially responsible and physically distant drive-in airshow. Yes, it was a big deal. In aviation education, Jim is once again a friend to Fanshawe students, supporting student bursaries, awards, and defining incredible opportunities for students to become involved in Airshow London while growing the very industry infrastructure they will enjoy in London in years to come. We are truly honored to have Jim here with us today. I am honored, particularly because of his incredible legacy of giving back to us all. I will now ask President Devlin to present the honorary diploma. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So congratulations, Jim. Much respect to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Wow. That was quite an introduction, and much appreciated, Stephen. I got to tell you, I'm Scottish, so any ceremony that starts with bagpipes is a very important, life-changing ceremony. So it's great to hear that today. I don't know where the piper went, but wow. President Devlin, Fanshawe leadership team, members of the podium, Fanshawe Student Union representatives, the Board of Alumni, the Fanshawe Board, professors, program coordinators, volunteers, my friends, beautiful family, and most importantly, graduates, parents, friends, and family of graduates. I am most privileged to receive this honorary degree from a college that has unlocked the potential for so many students and graduates. I'm especially honored to be chosen to recognize you, the graduates of 2022. You have shown grit, you have shown resilience to complete your studies during the COVID era. Congratulations. That's a special recognition, and I hope brings you a sense of pride and accomplishment. Now for a quick interactive part, so I can sense my audience. How many of you out there are international students? Just put up your hands. Wow. Good on you. You know, Fanshawe for decades
has graduated students that have been the economic and leadership foundation for Southwestern Ontario. I am so proud of Fanshawe College, its leadership team. By show of hands, you graduates show that Fanshawe's degree today represents the same competence and leadership, but expands a global network. That is incredible. Now, this is my first time before an audience at this beautiful Bud Gardens. It really is humbling for me to receive my degree and the opportunity to share the experiences with you. It's especially humbling for me to be speaking to graduates in science, trades, and technology. And in this place, it's kind of surreal. Anybody who knows me knows I'm kind of a history, poli-sci, a little bit of an education guy. Any concepts that involve equations, graphs, anything you have to measure twice to cut once, that's like a dark art to me. You graduates are brilliant and mystifying to me, and as far as I'm concerned, to share the stage with you leaves me humbled by brilliance. Second, to be in the Bud Gardens in front of an audience, if you'd heard my garage band in high school or seen me play hockey, you would never have expected me to be before people here. So thank you for allowing me to be part of your first and my first. I'm a born Londoner. I went to public school here. I went to most of high school here. I went to Huron College and Aldhouse College at the University of Western Ontario. I love London. I had many jobs here. In my teens and 20s, I was a construction laborer, heavy equipment operator in the family business, did some retail, and my favorite job was slugging bags and cleaning lavatories at the airport. I fell in love with aviation in my early teens. Like some of you from the Norton Wolf School of Aviation who have just seen Top Gun, I saw the first Top Gun. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I spent summers working many jobs. I spent my school years working part-time jobs to get my pilot's license, start on my commercial license. I dreamed of wearing the flight suit and aviators. My timing was terrible. I graduated in 1991. The Cold War was ending. The Royal Canadian Air Force was reducing the slots for its pilot training. Got through aircrew selection, but they told me it's going to be a few more years, and then a few more years. I was working at the airport with an old man in his 30s who had thousands of hours of flight training, but had been furloughed because of the economy. I gave up on my aviation dream. I didn't know what to do. I was in a fog. I was looking for purpose. I decided I had to do something. I ran marathons. I did some scuba training to become a technical and master diver. I traveled a little bit when I could afford it. I actually took continuing ed courses at Fanshawe, a little bit for accounting, which still is a challenge for me, and starting up a small business, and even some software courses, which, if you know me, are a challenge as well. That's why I'm so humbled by you folks. I ended up being partners in a home building company. It barely paid a wage and was a struggling business. I called it my working man's MBA period. When I met my wife, Charmaine, who's joined us here today, I was winding down the home building company and going to teacher's college. Quickly realized in teacher's college that I loved teaching, but I didn't have the innate skills and patience to be a teacher by profession. And as you get older and you look back on your Fanshawe years and you look at those key teachers, you will have a new sense of appreciation, I certainly do, for what they want, their passion for their job, and how they want to grow your experiences. My wife had a lot of reservations about my wandering passion. I had lots of gear, I had lots of cool t-shirts with memories, but not a lot to offer for long-term financial stability, but I was doing. I ended up running and then purchasing a sand and gravel pit in West London. Within months of that, I had an opportunity to purchase Tri Recycling in 2004 at the age of 34. Tri had 6 employees, and its core business was taking those skips, those bins from construction sites, separating them, manufacturing them, and turning them into new products. There wasn't a model to build on. Nobody else was doing it, but I had a great team that was passionate about doing the right thing in every sense. We developed common sense products, processes, and we diversified into helping municipalities compost leaf and yard waste rather than landfilling as they previously had done. I recognized really quickly that I was now an entrepreneur. All the menial jobs, all the training, all the just doing had created a foundation for successful entrepreneurship. As a diver and in flight training, you learned really quickly to plan the mission, stop, think, and assess when something changes from the mission, and then debrief to get better. Key part of business. Running and meditating taught me endurance. Teachers College taught me how to break complex ideas down into simple but teachable building blocks. All the doing was paid off. Tri today is multiple companies and is the largest recycler of construction waste in Ontario. Over 80% that comes in from those skips, from those bins, we turn into new products. We are the largest composter of leaf and yard waste, and we're proud to say that any bag of Scott's Miracle-Gro, that stuff people put in their gardens to improve their soil, has compost from Tri Recycling that we've composted from the City of London, the City of Guelph, and many other municipalities. Our mission is simple: to do the right thing for the environment and the communities we serve, and success will follow. But let me underline, don't let the algorithms of your phone, don't let the candy of the internet distract you from doing things. Be a doer. Even if you're lost, engaging anything requires grit and work that will complement your education to achieve whichever personal goals, whether they change or are unexpected. Be a doer. One of my responsibilities today in accepting this honorary degree is to share some helpful advice. Being a doer is my personal advice, but I want to put forward and remind you some of the universal truths that have resonated in my experience. Give back. Regardless of your employment status, your job, your profession, whether it's coaching, improving your neighborhood, mentoring, volunteering, and participating in nonprofits, or even giving back to your alma mater, your new alma mater, Fanshawe College. You will learn more about yourself, you will meet diverse people who will expand your experience and perspective, and you will make the world a better place. I've been involved in numerous volunteer and charity activities, and each has made me intrinsically better and richer. You know, over 35 years I've been involved in air shows. I started cleaning the toilets in the planes, parking the planes, and eventually taking leadership positions and ultimately board positions. And along the way, I've got to meet aircrew from around the world and really meet brilliant, brilliant people. A couple are on stage with me today. They're Dean of Science, Trades, and Technologies, Steve Patterson, the Vice Chair of the Norton Wolf School of Aviation, Larry Weir. Those guys, I have learned more from them, and I'm just so excited any chance I get to do a volunteer activity with them, because it does make me smarter and better. Communities can't be engineered. You and I as citizens, through actions, through doing, we build our communities. I want to say a quick word as well about the importance of friendship. That's a universal truth. My wife and best friend Charmaine, who I've had the pleasure to, my best friend Charmaine today is here today, along with Jorg Gels, a Fanshawe grad who I've had the pleasure and friendship of friendship and working with, Dr. Paul Vanderwerf, a somewhat recent PhD and composting guru, Dr. Trevor Hunter, who teaches business at King's College here in London and has served on countless community boards. Search out friends that humble you with their brilliance, and they humble you with their criticism, and they humble you with your wisdom. In my experience, the true test of friendship are those that contribute honestly and celebrate in your goals and successes. Thank you to my friends. I'm going to give you a quick history lesson before a long conclusion. My teens and 20s were dominated by the following media. There was a doomsday clock, and we saw it every time we turned on the news, anytime we heard the radio or looked in the paper, and there was an international issue brewing. It was a symbol of how close we were to the likelihood of the world ending by man-made catastrophe. Each time the Cold War escalated, the clock got closer to midnight, and that was global thermonuclear war. We saw that every day, and every time there was an issue. Often it was portrayed just seconds away from nuking our planet as commentators spoke about the escalation of the policies of mutually assured destruction by the Russians and the Americans. Scary stuff. In the late 70s, media also had news specials with leading scientists talking about a second ice age that was inevitable and a global cooling causing mass migration from Canada and the northern United States. Scary stuff. During the same area, industrial sulfurs emitted from coal burning in industry were making headlines for producing acid rain in Ontario. According to them, it was projected by 1990, all our freshwater lakes wouldn't be able to support life. Smile, it's gonna be okay. Generation to generation, media doesn't change. The end is nigh. It sells, and media today is far louder in our lives. Media will always take the challenges that are well within our generation's ability to resolve and make them seem overwhelming. Please have faith that we as species, as humans, we show resilience and harness the greater good when faced with these real challenges. It's proven today by the fact that you adapted, continued learning to earn your degrees while managing the fallout from a global pandemic. Read history, research media that make you seem overwhelmed. Your fear will subside and will be replaced by your choice and steps to be part of the solution. Smile, it's gonna be okay. I want to close with a quote from one of my favorite authors and philosophers of the 20th century, Aldous Huxley. I quote, "The most valuable of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do when it has to be done, whether you like it or not." You are not the same individuals who started at Fanshawe. You may not realize it, but you have transformed. You have dealt with managing the pivots and challenges of COVID. You have done what you have had to do when you have had to do it. Your graduation speaks to grit and resilience. It speaks to academic success. You are equipped and ready for the next stage of your life. Your foundation, because of your efforts at Fanshawe, is stronger and wider. In summary, be doers, give back, smile is okay. And today, class of 2022, celebrate with your family and friends. Congratulations and much success with your adventures.
Well, thank you, Jim. On behalf of the graduates and their families and friends, thank you for your thoughtful comments. In particular, your message of optimism, your message of persistence, entrepreneurial spirit as they move forward, the entire concept of giving back in community, and you personify that, and thank you very much for that message. So now I'd like to call upon the registrar, Ms. Fiorella Sabadin, to present the graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Weir, and good afternoon, graduates, parents, and guests. Welcome to Fanshawe College June 2022 graduation. My name is Fiorella Sabadin, and I am your registrar. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this wonderful celebration. You worked hard under difficult circumstances, and today is the day to say, I did it. I hope you look back and remember how far you've come and how your resilience and commitment have led you to this important milestone today. You all know that the falcon is the symbol for Fanshawe. Falcons are pretty amazing birds, just like you. The one characteristic I noted in particular is that, like you, falcons are known for their determination. And the faculty and staff at Fanshawe know that this same determination will allow you to achieve your goals and shape the future. It's been our privilege to take this journey with you, and we hope your time at Fanshawe has made a lasting impact on you as you prepare for future adventures. Please know that your presence at Fanshawe has had an impact on us. As we've worked hard to create our academic footprint on your learning, you have also found a way to create a footprint into our hearts. Although your formal studies at Fanshawe have ended, you will be a Falcon forever. Now I have a few brief announcements as the graduates assemble and before we begin. In the front of your copy of the 2022 graduation program are listed college-wide awards and the recipients of these awards. The college offers many awards for academic excellence and contribution to college life, limited by faculty, school, or program. Those listed in your program are college-wide and will be presented during the various graduation ceremonies this year. We are pleased to highlight in the program those graduates named to the President's Honor Roll. Graduates must achieve a grade point average of 4.0 in their program to earn this academic distinction. We are pleased to draw your attention to the names of the graduates achieving this honor. Graduate names are listed in our program with the names for this ceremony beginning on page 64. Following the order listed in your program, the coordinator or faculty member will congratulate each graduate. The graduate will cross the stage on the red carpet and receive congratulations, and will leave using the stairs on the opposite side of the platform. Graduates, you may remove your masks as you cross the stage and replace it once on the floor again. President Devlin, may I present the members of the graduating class in attendance today? Thank you. President Peter Devlin, Mr. Stephen Patterson, Dean, Faculty of Science, Trades, and Technology, and our honorary diploma recipient, Mr. Jim Graham, will congratulate our first graduates, assisted by Mr. Steve Crema, Associate Dean, Donald J. Smith, School of Building Technology.
Now introducing our graduates from the Faculty of Science, Trades, and Technology. Donald J. Smith, School of Building Technology, Architectural Technology. Randall Paul Acquaviva. Jeremy Ames. Rafael Lima Rodriguez de Arruda. Isaac Easy. Ali Daisy. Megan Leanne Hasselfeld. Xavier Keith Allen Hindman Hellier. Adriana Junquera Borges. Riley James Kidd Keena. Ethan Bradley Kerr. Alexei Kernikov. Charlotte Jessan Lindsay. Jordan Muafo Kana. Devin Oliveira. Yash Vijaykumar Patel. Alexander Riley. Caleb Devante Roll. Sahil Naimeshbai Shah. Dion Henry Stinkist. Karen Cruz Belando. BIM and Integrated Practice. Yara Christina Beltrami. Elizabeth Culanculan Cordanillo. Lydia Teslin Joseph. Kavita. Jasmeet Kaur. Sridhar Shira Sagara. Pannaga Karur. Kanish Chawla, Mayuraj Chandrasen Jadeja, Kimberly Claire Lorenzo, Mane Denise Mendez Gomez, Urvi Dharmesh Mistry, Abdul Rahman Faris Nasim Najar, Akshay Mehta, Rohama Maria Pinero Rebocas Serrano, Vignesh Prasad, Harsh Kalpeshbhai Shah, Sumit Nitin Shitoy, Shubham Hiteshbhai Shukla, Gautam Karanakaran, Mohammed Irfan Ansari, Ajit Ravi, Christy Ann Soriano, Peter John E.B. Soto, Mario Andres Vejar Contreras,
Carpentry and Renovation Technician.
Nicholas James Armstrong Motts, Azhar Jamal, Andrew James Odekirk, Carpentry and Renovation Techniques, Seth Vincent DeSico, Michael Torres, Brandon George Washington Cohen, Jace John James, Nivya Thomas, Civil Engineering Technician, Hamza Al-Sheikh, Ahmed Wael Farawi, Kwok Ang Fang, Chandan, Harmandeep Singh Gill, Construction Project Management, Abita Abi, Zandri Agno, Mahinder Amaredi, Nadi Antil, Atish, Nick Philip Azarcone, Bensi Baby, Kunal Baladania, Devan Kiran Bare, Elisha Iyalolua Balogan, Sarpreet Singh Bular, Jibin Biju, Susan Kalangiel Biju, Rohit, Vedant Ketankumar Bhatt, Monarch Banu Prasad Brahmbhatt, Jay Kishan Chanchad, Amel Chandra, Janak Arpitbhai Chapla, Shivam Chaudhary, Karthik Chinadarai, Joanna Cifuentes Cruz, Uljwal Dahia, Janvi Jignesh Kumar Darji. Priya David. Vedanti Abhay Deshpande. Rushab Anil Deolkar. Beverly Domingo. Hassan Al El Najjar. Henny Rakesh Kumar Gandhi. Roshan Gimire. Antonio Jr. Gonzalez. Ritu Goswami. Jobin Jacob. Nishant J. Kumar. Albin John. Sheba John. Atul Joseph. Anand Sophia Johns. Alicia Jose. Dias Joy. Charitra Sanjay Kumar Kadam. Hetvi Manesh Kapadia. Burak Karlier. Kushal Kumar Arvinbai Casavala. Andres Esteban Cast Silva. Arbaz Raja Khan. Vishal Kaushik. Karan Jayesh Katrodia. Sureshti Kumaria. Shrita Rajendra Nimare. Naga Tarun Nuti. Roshini Raj Kumal Koka Venkata Sataya. Tanya Kumar. Gemini Hemantbai Lad. Marina Korachan. Maria Leggi. Maria Bevin Maria Philomen Arun. Ashwati Santosh Kumar. Jinta Kuriakos. Amudan Neduncherian. Guhan Loganathan. Sajid Magical Sam. Daria Rakeshpai Maheta. Piyush Modi. Ayush Radhakrishnan Nair. Huang Thi Nguyen. Krishnendu Madhu. Akash Ganesh Mende. Aftab Gulamabas Momin. Krina Pandit. Ayushi Parmar. Chandan Pasi. Alap Patel. Divya Rajendra Kumar Patel. Smit Dinesh Kumar Patel. Preeti Patel. Harsh Suresh Patel. Vaibhav Kumar Jashubai Patel. Harsh Kumar Dayabai Patel. Keval Navnit Kumar Patel. Sarthak Manisbai Patel. J. Mahendrabai Prajapati. Parth Hasmukhbhai Patel. Kuldip Kumar Harish Kumar Prajapati. Tusharbai Jayantibai Prajapati. Nitin Purushothaman Nair. Sharan Vishak Raja. Aravind Kumar Ramamurthy. Thelina Madhushanka Rajapaksha Patheranaj. Shruti Ramesh. Hardik Bipin Rathod. Ed Martin Reyes. Viti Rupin Kumar Sevak.
Rohit.
Shrija Sagara Sabu. Ravi. Rohan Pokral. Sagar Paudel. Harshraj Balvansin Sinora. Sandeep Balwar Singh Rathore. Devam Bhaveshbhai Shah. Jenil Nimeshbhai Shah. Puru Terimbai Shah. Zil Sanjay Kumar Rana. Maitri Rohit Bhai Shah. Mohammed Mirza Shanavaz. Jatin Shakarwal. Ashraf Siddiq. Kelvin Slattery. Naitik Kalpesh Raichura. Mohammad Riaz Mahamadanif Sidi. Sharon Rajesh Kumar Soni. Mohit Dinesh Solanki. Rudra Solanki. Srihari Srinivasan. Harita Suresh. Minu Kujakaran Suresh. Sneha Surya. Biji Mary Verghese. Rainer Jan Tiburjo. Krishna Nilesh Thakur. Darul Tom. Sharon Tom Thomas. Marin Maningadiel Thomas. Janet Verghese. Arathi Vijayan. Ritesh Kumar Thakurbai Vasava. Ikshit Vashisht. Lakshaya Verma. Kevin Vispi Wadia. Akash Radeshyam Yadav. Jia Chi Zhou. Plumbing techniques. Nicholas Antonio Frasco. Darren Robinson.
Representing the Fanshawe College Board of Governors, Mr. Eric Weniger will now join Mr. Patterson to congratulate our next graduates with the assistance from Mr. Carl Mendonca, Associate Dean, School of Transportation, Technology, and Apprentice. Thank you, President Devlin and Mr. Graham, for your assistance.
Norton Wolf School of Aviation and Aerospace Technology. Aircraft Structural Repair Technician. Shahjadi Afrin Khan. Manuel Jr. Rangel. Applied Aerospace Manufacturing. Sharat Azikakath Bruno. Ashish Reddy Banda. Saktivel Arumogam. Pradeep Nanasekaran. Dylan Ben Dikanha. Jester Brian Plors. Arturo de Jesus Garza Ceballos. Jasper Jacob. Justin Joseph Cherian. Danish Ahmed Khan. Priyanka Kumari. Janmejai Chetan Mehta. Simon Harry Franco. Viswanth Kamalapuram. Susmita Siad Thaznina. Wen Chi Lu. Marikar Marquises. Sukhmani Singh Mutiar. Jason Ovie Okparanyote. Navya Sethi. Mohit Arunbhai Patel. Darshan Rakesh Kumar Panchal. Himanshu Vikram Sharma. Charandeep Singh. Surkab Singh. Aviation Technician, Aircraft Maintenance. Jacob Benjamin Bieber. Gabriel Campanelli. Hongyang Chen. Pierre De Castro. Oliver Bradbury Haddock. Stephen William Moores. Nak Khan Nguyen. Arvin Miguel M. Vargas. Will Reinhardt. Aviation Technician, Avionics Maintenance. Owen Barlow. Matthew Simon Dalby. Haozhen Li. Mingxi Song. Aviation Technology, Aircraft Maintenance and Avionics. Nathan Millett. Composites and Advanced Materials Aerospace Manufacturing. Amandeep Kaur. Juriang J. Koo. Bhavik Patel. Gayatri Shashikala. Kamaljeet Singh. Ayana Nancy Jade Solomon Ward. Flight Services. Maya Selena Krasowski. Carolyn Nicolas Mendoza. Princess Rovich Navalta. Gail Ritchie. Remotely piloted aerial systems commercial operations. Dhruvi Subhash Kumar Patel. Rajiv Timosina.
Thank you, Mr. Weniger, Mr. Patterson, and Mr. Mendonça. Ms. Donna Deere, Acting Senior Vice President, Academic, and Mr. Peter Devlin, President, will congratulate our next graduates.
School of Applied Science and Technology. Applied Mechanical Design. Sumesh Arthangal Soman. Rushabh Alkesh Doshi. Ravi Teja Goral. Gokul Kapasaril Gopalakrishnan Nair. Gyuni Hiskan. Jude Milad Logan Ikapi. Megashyam Reddy Jajarapu. Nawang Zimba Lama. Vivek Mathivanan. Ramakrishnan Natarajan. Vikas Jayantilal Patel. Dhruv Bhupendra Patel. Ankit Patel. Hardikumar Sureshbhai Patel. Ajay Radiodathu Thomas. Ashok Putumanapali. Milan Singh Rajawat. Hardeep Singh. Sai Praneeth Vengipurapu. Deep Prafulbai Vamparia. Cannabis Applied Science. Nirja Bharti. Jashandeep Kaur. Simran Jeet Kaur. Lovepreet Singh Sidhu. Chemical Laboratory Technology, Science Laboratory. Devin Elizabeth Carter. Jacqueline Carter. Hudson Grau. Gabriela Isabel Montoya Mendez. Alejandro Mata Lozano. Junius Darius Senyoran Owano. Nguyen Dao Phuc Pham. Naz Casa. Electrical Engineering Technician, Austin Charles Edward Carrier. Shane Kenneth Daniel Conway. Corbin Murphy. Justin Martin Theisler. Lok Xuan Tran. Cesar Alberto Janes Fuentes. Jackson Ross Brock. Julian Cote. Joshua Ruben Escuadro. Dylan Adam Findley. Marcus Flaminio. Mark Hemmings. Curtis George Johnston. Dominic Huynh. Long Tran. Kevin McEwen. Wade Ryan Miller. Brooklyn Page Mota. John Robert Wark. Electrical Techniques. Ihab Ahmed. Wilson Cho Shen. Michael Andrew DeVries. Jaden Ellis. Tanner Alfred Robert Faruja. Jasper Fraser McKell. Quentin McMillan.
Anthony Morris.
Jared Plackholm. Oliver Robotham. Keegan Rollinson. Thomas Joseph Shaken Schattenberg. Brody Scott. Electromechanical Engineering Technician, Salahatin John Bayatli. Yanghoon Kim. Jigar Kumar Hasmukhbhai Patel. Electronics and Embedded Systems Development, Darwin Davis. Lawson Ndu Ndamati Eruchi. Vishwas Kedala Shamraja. Varun Kaur. Tushar Kanayalal Patel. Shruti Raju. Hai Upadhyay. Aprilyn Valdez. Environmental Technology, Teddy Edward Robert Ayers. Joshua James Cruz. Keon Otis Frank Harvey. Alexander McKinnon. Nicholas James Robinson. Andrea Roosevelt.
To have our student come up. So once the program is announced, okay. Oh, he needs to stop. I'm actually going to read it. Once you advance honors, I'll read that.
Honors Bachelor of Applied Technology, Biotechnology.
Bethany Payne.
Daria Igorevna Baskova. Sylvia Marilyn Koto. Bella Gwandi Abeti. Christy Michelle Pascal Cruz. Diana Romadina. Manufacturing Engineering Technician. Lijin Jacob Abraham. Claudia Daniela Cruz Barreto. Paulo dos Santos Souza Jr. Berkeley Feltham. Jake Allen Hall. Aravind Srinivasan Harakumar. Aniruddhan Karadathu Sasikumaran Nair. Asif Kilath Asharath.
Anup Kaduthanam Philip.
Yibo Lee. Samuel James Lumley. Vivek Soman. Practical Elements of Mechanical Engineering. Nihas Maideen Abdul Khani. Harsh Manojbhai Barot. Hardik Sureshbhai Damelia. Dhruv Kumar Bhaveshbhai Danani. Violet Xavier D'Souza. Andres Duran. Rakesh Sudhakar Firk. Naver Hussain Nasir Hussain Krutwala. Stephen George. Alejandro Guevara Arango. Tomin Jos. Akash Katitara Shilendran.
Jijaman Kadikal Joskuri.
Arun Kaniratil George. Sharat Alind Vadakathil Somarajan. Abhijit Govindankari Nair. Asif Aziz. Bhavesh Kamar. Mayurbai Thakurbai Panchal. Jagjot Singh Jaswinder Singh Lamba. Alankrit Nagin Patel. Ankit Rameshbhai Patel. Deep Narendrabhai Patel. Hardik Sachambai Panchal. Harsh Kumar Yogeshbhai Patel. Kevin Kumar Kamleshbhai Patel. Dikshit Patel. Maulik Narsimbai Patel. Sarthak Kirankumar Patel. Dhruv Devendra Kumar Panchal. Jaimin Maheshbhai Makwana. Sahil Dinesh Kumar Patel. Abin Verghese Nazin Para. Kaviyarasan Selvam. Pratish Chandran Konopalil. Kiran Butthiyadathu Raj, Gaurav Sani, Harmanpreet Singh Kuller, Davinder Pal Singh, Ashish Kamlesh Pithadia, Karthik Saresh Kumar Prayapati, Jayraj Singh Kalpesh Kumar Rajput, Dhruvil Prayak Shah, Aditya Ashokbhai Upadhyay, Parth Ajit Kumar Thakur, Jagmeet Singh, Marvin Vekaria, Celestin Stani, Nikhil Verghese, Nirmal Shaji, Nikhil Suresh, School of Transportation Technology and Apprenticeship, Auto Body Repair Techniques, Taha Alamad Al-Ziad, Aaron Badams, Emily Elizabeth Badams, Vimal John, Samantha Kirani, Abigail Megan King, Dinil Paulson, Michaela Victoria Raz, Cameron Zimmer, Automotive Service Management, Abid Abdul Wahab, Hari Krishna Vasudev Bardoliwala, Pranav Ramesh Dalvi, Ungmeng Dave, Bainu Matthew, Mobin Highland, Aniket Mukesh Kumar Patel, Ravi Kumar Babubai Patel, Yash Sharma, Ashwin Varghese, Sachin Walavelu, Motive Power Technician, Automotive, Omar Al Masri, Opinderjeet Singh Brar, Jaden Charles Cantwell, Diego Felipe Carvajal Jimenez, Cameron James Cutler, Kenneth Mina De La Cruz, Jack Dixon, A.B. Dombosco, Rylan Paul Durand, Gitansh Ganti, Krunal Singh Gohil, Brendan Grandy, Hu Trong Quinn, Saurabh Kumar Keptel, Andrew Marshall, Hyang Suk Ko, Rahul Ravindrabai Pardeshi, Jong Un Park, Jaman Lal, Hassan Malik Murshid, Angelo Gonzalez Patyag, Rahul Ravi Kumar, Nikesh Roy, Adrata Shah, Sedev Singh, Hamtai Singh, Parminder Singh, Gurnur Singh, Robert Snyders, Abdurrahim Tidian Polio So, Alfie Thomas, Tian An Tran, Owen Peter Van Tol, Timothy Keith Vargas, Motive Power Technician Diesel, Osama El Shurafa, Dylan Groen, Ethan Headley Hart, Lucas Andrew Hayward, Michael Aaron Robert Kilborn, Gregory Tibor Latsko, Lexi McLeod, Rashad Jamal Wenzel Morley, Abbas Ronak, Jacob Top, Parwinder Singh, Manjot Singh, Gursimran Singh, Pavandeep Singh, Sharandeep Singh, Quinn Richard Allen Volkart, Pre-Technology, Rowan Barron, John Vincent Dimakulangang, Richard Macagran, Vishal Saji, Karen Verma, Jaskumal Preet Singh Virk, Sukhchain Singh, Baljinder Singh Pathal, Sukhpreet Singh Gill, Priyadarsan Chirail Sudarsanan, Jack Heatcamp, Divya Chandran, Reshma Ravishankar Gitadevi, Pinko Mahendrabai Patel, Dhaval Kumar Sunil Kumar Sanyasi, Meha Dharmesh Shah, Sareth Love, Yoonjiang Cho, Ba Kim Nguyen, J. Sunil Kumar Soni, Dhaval Kumar Gandhi, Kulwant Jutla, Dhruval Alpeshbhai Patel, J. Ketan Kumar Jani, Yash Rajesh Devecha, J. Vinodbhai Thakur, Akash Rampat, Libby Roy, Jijo Joy, Anson Augustine Anthony, Benedict Benny, Annabin Chemba, Kirti Vishambaran, Jarin Joy, Jebin Joseph, and Mary. Govind Gopal Nair. Rughuver Nilesh Sabnis. Manish Manjunatha. Matthew Saji. Benita Biju Kurian. Jinto James Thomas. Astel Matthews and Jaliat Saju. Paulson Varghese. Roshan Roy. Adarsh Jos. Arun Venkatan. Dennis Abraham. Sirag Vijay Kumar. Lajo Shaji. Sandeep Shrestha. Abhishek Sharma. Abdul Minhai Mohammed. Ashton Shipman. Nuko. MD Tariqul Islam Rifat. Karan Sharma. Nithayaraban Hoffmanathan. Umid Javid Tara. Ben Hanumanthadu. Vipon Kumar Goyal. Tejas Shankar Tate Deshmukh. Rachit Soni. Selva Kumar Thiagarajan. Matthew Kiran Raju. Arun Sunny. Leon Thomas Kakatil. Muhammad Hisham Naji. Ramiz Babu Gaungo. Umair Ahmad. Mohammed Tazir Asif Sheikh. Vish Hamerji Thakur. Sri Ram Soma Sundaram. Pushparaj Anthony Saini. Tushant Kirapana Natharaja. Seema Kamshibai Desai. Shaheen Kardon. Ayush Kumar Rajeshbai Parmar. Kevin Bhupendrabhai Patel. Kushali Heyman Pandya. Sahil Jagdishchandra Patel.
Thank you, Mr. Mendonça, Ms. Deer, and President Devlin. These are the members of the graduating class in attendance today. Shall we stand and congratulate our graduates? I know it's exciting. President Devlin, on behalf of Fanshawe College and by the virtue of the authority vested in you, I ask you to admit all those candidates not here present to their degrees, certificates, and diplomas in absentia. Thank you. This completes the presentation of the degrees, certificates, and diplomas. I would like to thank the coordinators and faculty members for their assistance with congratulating the graduates, the platform party members for your presence in celebrating the graduates, Ms. Linda McLeod, Ms. Andrea Horchover, and Mr. Ricardo Souza for their assistance on stage. I extend my congratulations to the graduates and wish you all an abundance of success and joy in your future. I now return the program to our Coordinator of Ceremonies, Mr. Weir. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. President Devlin will now conduct the presentation of the college-wide award. President Devlin.
At this point in our ceremony, we honor those graduates who are among the very best in our graduating classes, the best in academic performance, as well as contribution to college life and a chosen profession. I also thank award donors who allow us to recognize such achievements with gifts and prizes. We are delighted to present one award at this afternoon's ceremony. The Fanshawe College Distinguished Student Award is presented to a student for demonstrated contribution to college life, the community, and a real commitment to others. We are pleased today to have the Distinguished Student Award presented by Abe Colledgeton, Director of the Fanshawe College Alumni Association, and I welcome Abe forward. Bethany Payne, graduating from the Honors Bachelor of Applied Technology Biotechnology program, is the recipient of the Distinguished Student Award for Technology. Bethany, will you please come forward? Bethany enjoyed the hands-on laboratory experience she gained throughout the program, performing many interesting and fun experiments, including identifying pesticides in water using specialized equipment. Bethany completed a co-op placement at Sofina Foods as a quality assurance summer student, where she monitored processes and wrote standard operating procedures. In addition to being a great student, Bethany enjoyed volunteering with Let's Talk Science and as a mentor for first-year students. Bethany is currently employed as a summer programming assistant with Let's Talk Science, where she conducts STEM outreach with children and youth throughout Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating and honoring this year's Distinguished Student Technology Award recipient, Bethany Payne.
Mr. Abe Colledgeton will now bring greetings from the Board of Directors of the Fanshawe College Alumni Association.
Good afternoon. If you'll indulge me for 1 second. You got to do it. Now, you guys need to squeeze a little bit over this one. Never mind. President Devlin, platform party, guests, and of course, graduates. On behalf of the Fanshawe College Alumni Association, I'm delighted to be here to congratulate you on your success and welcome you to the alumni family. You are the newest members of our dynamic group, a group that now stands over 200,000 strong, living, working, and carrying Fanshawe's outstanding reputation to all corners of the globe. I hope that you will look back at your time at Fanshawe, as I do, with pride, nostalgia, and fond memories. Today is about celebrating all that you have accomplished. As you move into the next chapter of your life, remember your time at Fanshawe. You received an education that will serve you for the rest of your life in whatever you do. You've also formed friendships that will endure for years to come. The networks and connections you've built here at Fanshawe will continue to benefit you as you progress in your career. Your fellow graduates here today may be people you see again. Perhaps you'll even work together. Fanshawe grads are always closer than you think. Help each other along the way and stay in touch. We want to hear your stories as you live, grow, and succeed. There are lots of ways to stay in touch with us too. You can find Fanshawe alumni on social media or visit our website. There are lots of perks to being a graduate of Fanshawe. The Alumni Association's Perks program offers deals on entertainment, dining, travel. You can also enter some exclusive contests. I'll leave it to you to discover all of the exciting things you can now access as a graduate. Find us online or download our app by searching Fanshawe Perks. The Alumni Association's mission is to keep you engaged with the college and each other. Help us by keeping your information up to date in the Perks app, and we'll keep you informed about all of the exciting ways you can connect, support, or get involved with Fanshawe College as a graduate. Finally, what would graduation be without a gift? To commemorate your 2022 graduating class, we have partnered with Tree Canada's National Greening Program to plant 2,022 trees to preserve Canada's green space. Absolutely. It's a gift that will keep on giving in your honor to help fight climate change through planting native trees in Canada. Thank you and congratulations on your wonderful achievement. You were once a student, but now you are Fanshawe forever.
Thank you, Abe. Ladies and gentlemen, this graduation ceremony has been made possible through the efforts of many volunteers from across the college community. Their help is greatly appreciated in making this such an important day for you. Please join me in showing our appreciation. At the end of the ceremony, please remain standing until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have left the auditorium. Graduates, please follow the platform party directly to the reception and return your gown and scarf when you are ready to pick up your credential. Guests, please join your graduates at the reception. As we conclude this convocation ceremony, please take with you our best wishes for continued success in the challenges and changes you will meet in your chosen endeavors. We at Fanshawe hope that beyond all the personal accomplishments celebrated today, you will apply your college education wisely and generously so that our community will be a better place to live because of the richness and diversity of your contributions. Thank you.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you.